Creating a case in Trial Director is done directly from the Case Manager. Once there, go to Create Case. When the wizard pops up, we can then fill out all the case details. The case name is first, which is mandatory. Next up is the case number. While this isn't mandatory, it will come in handy later on when creating exhibit labels. The matter number is also known as your billing number. If it's needed, it can be inputted here. The description can also be added. Trial date is next. This can be added by selecting the calendar and then by browsing out to the needed date. Next, we have data path. This is also mandatory. It's where you'll decide if your case will be data sync enabled and stored to your network or stored locally on your computer. One item of note here is that you will not be able to change the data sync status after case creation. Thus, the option of Enable Case Data Sync must be checked now if desired. Moving on, we have issues. We use these to categorize documents and transcript text. We can add and remove issues now, or add them in the Level 2 functions of the Case Manager, or in the alternative, add them in the Evidence module. Let's add these later on. If we had enabled Case Data Sync, we could add subscription users here. These are the team members who could work on our case with us. Since we didn't check that option, we will move on. Inputting parties is next. Here, let's input the name of the plaintiff and enter the party description. Then click Add and do the same for the defendant by simply adding in the name, the party, and then clicking Add one more time. After clicking Next, we can see a summary of all options selected during the case creation process. Any of the sections shown here can be edited by selecting the pencil icon. Once everything is all set, click Create to create the case. Upon completion, an entirely new case can be created. The case can be opened within the Case Manager to set up additional items, or the case can be opened in Evidence. To get back to Homebase, click Close. As we can see here, creating a case in Trial Director is simple.